Hallo ihr Lieben, hier spricht Pia. Ich hatte vor wenigen Tagen das Vergnügen und durfte Girl in Red in einem wunderschönen Zoom-Call kennenlernen. Wir beide haben ein bisschen darüber gesprochen, was es bedeutet, sich frei zu fühlen beim Autofahren. Außerdem hat sie mir erzählt, wie es war, in Serotonin das erste Mal im Girl in Red-Kontext zu rappen und darüber, wie sie sich selbst als Vorbild wahrnimmt. Bevor ihr das Interview jetzt hört, vergesst natürlich nicht, diesen Kanal hier zu abonnieren und dann wünsche ich euch ganz viel Spaß in den nächsten Minuten. First of all, how are you today?
I'm pretty good. You know, I'm just living my best life, having some coffee. I've had a lot of coffee, but I need that today. I feel like I'm still hungover from Saturday, so, you know.
Oh, what was on Saturday?
I had dinner with some friends, a Corona-friendly dinner. We were only 4 people, 2 of them which lived together, so technically only 2 guests. And we had a big dinner, and then I stayed there till 6 a.m. and we had 8 bottles of wine. So I was pretty ruined yesterday.
That sounds amazing.
It was so good. Like, we had the best wine. I ended up buying, I was so messed up, but I ended up buying 6 bottles of one wine that I really liked. I ordered it online. I have no idea of what was going through my head, but whatever.
Sounds great. But okay, so today I would like to talk with you about your upcoming album and about its genesis. But before we start, just tell me a little bit about your daily work at these times, because if the coronavirus hadn't paralyzed the whole world, you would have been on tour on 2020, right?
Yeah.
And how are your daily work today?
Well, now it's really just I do a lot of interviews. I do a lot of promo. I do a lot of meetings and a lot of planning calls. So pretty much I feel like my entire days are just 9 till 9 interviews, meetings and stuff. But, you know, I try to get some music in there too, but it's not that much music making right now.
Okay, so the pandemic gave you the chance to start the work on your album, which was recorded in Bergen, but you live in Oslo, which is nearly an 8-hour trek away from Bergen. So I read that you're really fascinated by doing these road trips from Oslo to Bergen. Is this right? And why?
I wonder where I've said this, but I do because a lot of other people also mentioned that I've said that. So I'm kind of where did I say that? I can't remember I said that, but I really did love the trips. They were great. I love driving so much. I feel like driving is the ultimate freedom feeling. Just going into your car, just and obviously just freedom of speech and being allowed to be whoever you are is the ultimate freedom. But
absolutely.
You know, that extra feeling of just I can just go into my car and just drive somewhere right now. That feels amazing. So I really love those trips over the mountains. Me and my dog Luna, we really had a great time. So yeah.
So when we come to road trips and listening to music while driving, I personally think lots of your songs transport these feelings of speed and freedom. Do you follow this intention when you write songs?
Absolutely not. I have no idea of what I'm kind of just you know, I don't even know how I make songs anymore. I'm looking back at this record, I can't even believe I have it. Yo, look at all the vinyls I got today. Look at all this shit.
Oh.
So many vinyls. But yeah, I have absolutely no idea really what I think of when I make songs. I'm kind of just I would just want this song to be the best song I've ever made, and that's the intention.
Very good. Okay, let's jump a little bit deeper into your music and your album. You have already released some songs from your album, for example, Serotonin. This song is incredible, but also a bit different from your previous releases because of this rappy part. So tell me, how was it to rap for the first time? Or was it your first time?
Not my first time, actually.
Oh.
But yeah, you know, I have a lot of stuff in the computer right over there. Many songs of me rapping and no one ever heard. But it's not the first time I rap, actually, but it's obviously the first time I do it in a Girl in Red project context. But I think it's fucking dope. I think my rapping is something I want to do more of.
Absolutely.
It sounds so fire.
Yes, it is. For Serotonin, you also worked with Phineas, the producer and brother of Billie Eilish. Did the collaboration come up, and what was it like?
So I had like made 13 versions of Serotonin, and I was like, holy crap, I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I have this really cool chorus and I have this really great rap thing, and I'm like, I don't want to lose this. I don't want to mess this up. And I had like, and anyways, we sent him one of the versions I had made, and he was like, yo, this is so good. And like, he really loved it. And then we just like, we jumped on a couple Zoom calls, and then I sent the song to him and he sent it back and forth and blah, 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 blah. And yeah, we ended up eventually, after a very long time, we ended up with making a banging tune.
It is. Did you also met in real life?
No, we only did, well, we actually met in real life at a festival in Europe, like near 2019, but we didn't meet for this because obviously I don't want to travel. I don't want to be one of those people who like go on vacation right now. Mm-hmm. So I don't want to go into the United States. Plus, United States is crazy right now. So, yeah.
Well, when I got the first information about your album, it said that there are topics on this album that you could talk about or write songs about before. What are those topics and what changed your mind about them?
I feel like one very prevalent thing is probably like my intrusive thoughts that I'm talking about in Serotonin. Like I would have never been able to write about that shit like 2 years ago. Like 2 years ago, I was ashamed of having intrusive thoughts. I was like, Marie, you're literally crazy. Like you are, batshit crazy. But then I realized I'm not crazy. These things are really normal. I actually don't want to jump in front of a bus. I don't want to jump out of the window. It's just a thought. So that's definitely one thing I wasn't able to talk about, but that I was able to write about on this record.
I think especially the fact that you talk about those personal thoughts and feelings in your songs is what people love about you. And I think that makes you kind of role model for a whole generation. Do you experience it in the same way?
I don't know. Like I don't really know. Like I'm just experiencing my day-to-day life, going out, walking my dog, picking up some doggy poop, going out, buying some coffee. I have a very like low-key like life. So like whenever I hear like you're a role model, I'm kind of like, when am I a role model? But like I kind of like, I don't even know. It's a really weird situation, especially now that I'm even not on tour and I'm not able to see like how my music affects people in real life. So I don't really know.
And when I talk about role models, do you have any of your own?
Taylor Swift is a role model. My mom is a role model.
And why?
Two both strong, independent women.
All in all, there are 11 songs on your debut album. And all of them have a wonderful message in store for the listener and deal with very different themes. One song title that is especially stuck in my head is Horny Love Sickness. What is this song about and what do you want to say with it?
That song is about my experience with touring and how touring affected a relationship I had to a person, and how kind of like, how things kind of changed really quickly for me that year, and but yeah, at the end of the day, all I could think about was this one person that I just ended up treating really badly. So it's really just like a witty, self-aware reflection of my appearance that time when things started, getting really fun and exciting and stuff. So I think like what I just really want to say in that song is exactly that story. There isn't a chorus in that song. I just feel like the entire song is like this hooky storytelling. Like it has a start and it has a finish. And yeah, it's a very like fun, direct song that's also really sad.
Okay, I have 2 more questions for you. One little short one. Is there a favorite on your album, a favorite song for yourself?
No, I absolutely cannot pick a favorite song because I poured my heart and soul into all of these tracks. So like picking out a favorite is like impossible because I love all the tracks so much. So like, yeah, I don't think I would have a record if I had a favorite because they're all kind of my favorites.
Okay. And finally, your album is coming out in a few weeks. Is there still a lot to do? Are you already nervous or can you rather lean back?
No, it's just starting for me. Like I have so much to do. Like my calendar is like filled to the rim. It's like my calendar looks like a fucking Tetris game. Like
Oh
it's
my goodness.
it's just starting right now, but I'm ready to fight, I'm ready. So
Motivated.
it's good.
Very good.
I'm so motivated. This coffee is really getting me, giving me some inspiration.
Sounds great. Thank you. It was a pleasure to meet you.
It was great talking to you. I hope that you have a great day. Look twice when you cross the street. Don't die.
Yes, you too. Okay.
Thank you.
See you. Bye.
Bye.